Hey guys, this is Comic and today I'm doing a topic video on the new Spider-Man, question mark. So we have a new Spider-Man teasers coming out with the announcement of Nick Spencer leaving The Amazing Spider-Man. So the big question is, what's going to happen after his run and what will the Spider-Man title look like? Because like I said, we're getting some teases on Twitter about Spider-Man Beyond. Now, obviously the first thing you kind of think of with that title is more of a DC franchise, which is Batman Beyond and the future. But from these teasers, we have a few photos. So first up, we have Peter and Mary Jane, lovey-dovey, kind of one more day homage, it feels like a bit, but at least that tension and drama is there. So, and obviously Nick Spencer's run has been somewhat focused on bringing back Mary Jane and Peter Parker. They got back as a couple, but there's been a lot of references, hopefully not just teasing, of One More Day and fixing One More Day. Mephisto being referenced, a lot of the events in general of One More Day being referenced. So, that's a big question mark, is are they going to get together after this whole Kindred stuff? But then the thing that was super interesting, the title of this video is Ben Reilly the new Spider-Man? Because we have images of Ben Reilly. Now, we know that Ben has returned a while back. He was kind of evil, and now he's like in Iron Man. That's the last we saw of him, and he's, playing on a good side. And, what's also interesting is that other Spider titles have been kind of playing with the clone aspect of Spider-Man's mythos. We have a clone saga going on right now with Miles Morales, and I'm going to do a video for next week, I believe I'm going to be posting it, about how Miles Morales is kind of embracing a lot of the clone stuff, like Kane outfit, and again, having a clone saga all on its own. So it seems like they are definitely digging into the past of their series, and also that was kind of what Nick Spencer's run is trying to bring something modern and bringing a lot of elements from the past to the present and updating them in a lot of ways. So that was a big part of Nick Spencer's run. So now we also have the announcement of the potential creative teams. What's really interesting here is that it's going to be a revolving door. So one of the names that really popped out for me was Kelly Thompson. I am a huge Kelly Thompson fan. I love her work. Almost every series is like top 5 series of what I'm reading in that time span. I love Black Widow right now. I think is really good. I've enjoyed her Hawkeye in the past. Her West Coast Avengers, and she does such a great job with humor and drama, which is exactly what we need for Spider-Man. Now, going back to the revolving door aspect, we did have this when Dan Slott was about to be the Spider-Man writer. So he started out in the kind of revolving door. There's other writers writing with him, and then he fully took over the series. So I'm curious if this is them just trying to find a main writer, or realizing that there's so many issues out, it's hard for one person to bring up quality with so much quantity. So I enjoy the aspect of there being different writers. I do think there's pros and cons to that. Pro, again, I think we can get a lot of quality books because there's just, more people being able to be hands-on and kind of a writer's room situation, more like a TV writing room situation, which I think is different and it might help Spider-Man. On the negative side, it's always nice to have one creative team have a vision, and I think some of the best books that have come out in the recent 5 years have been main creative teams that have stayed on for like 20 plus issues, like Immortal Hulk or Venom, and have a very distinct style, a very distinct message to their book. And that's a little bit worrisome when you have so many hands in the pot. Will it really have a voice? Now, it does seem like it's going in its own direction. Now, going into the Ben Reilly stuff, am I interested in that? I don't know. There's a reason why people didn't love Clone Saga. I know some people see it positively. Most people didn't love Clone Saga, and it's because Spider-Man was gone for so long. And you can even say the same thing about Superior Spider-Man. There's a lot of people that like Superior Spider-Man, but then a lot of people that didn't like the book because we didn't get to see Peter Parker. So I'm curious, is it going to be like a Spider-Man family book? That I can handle if it's just not Ben Reilly. And I like Ben Reilly, but I could read a Ben Reilly book. Amazing Spider-Man, I want to see Peter, or at least a the spider family, see everybody involved, which actually I think would end up helping the book to see more supporting characters be at the forefront. But let me know in the comments below, what do you want to see with Spider-Man? Do you believe the Spider-Man Beyond is actually the flagship Spider-Man book, or one of the side tales that are being told as we get the big announcement of who's taking over the Amazing Spider-Man? Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Definitely follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Go check out my comics like Father Like Daughter and They Call Her a Dancer. And every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time is Comic Book Weekly, where we discuss our favorite comics and comic book news. Thanks, guys. Bye.